guys, what's up? It's Mateo from iQuit-Smoking.com. Watch this. This is why I live in Florida right here. Boom! Right there. Right there. That's why I come to Florida, is to see stuff like that. I'm at Fort DeSoto Beach. Boom! I'm at Fort DeSoto Beach at sunset, and I'm the only one here, so I have the place all to myself. I want to make a video about anxiety again. I made a video about anxiety about 4 or 5 years ago, and I just wanted to make another one to update everyone on what anxiety is like in my life. I still have anxiety all the time. I've been plagued with anxiety since about 2004, 2005. I never had it as a kid, never had it in school, never had it in high school. I could perform, you know, in the senior skit or the whatever in front of the entire student body and be fine and be self-aware and self-assured and just be completely able to do it. And then I started smoking, and then around 2004, 2005, I started to get, you know, anxiety attacks all the time, and I didn't know what they were. But they're a little bit painful. You know, you can't talk, you can't smile, your stomach hurts, you start spitting a lot, you start, you know, your mouth starts producing a lot of saliva, so you just like are constantly, and this is the worst part, you're constantly swallowing spit, and so you're always like all day, and because you're swallowing all that, it creates a stomach ache, and then it just makes the whole day just feel like crap. Then I quit smoking, and it got about 80% better. It got about 80% better. I used to have anxiety attacks every single day as a smoker, every single day. I've cut back and completely stopped drinking too, so that's helped a lot too. But I still have anxiety, and I still have really bad days at work where I just, as soon as I get there, the anxiety starts like 5 minutes after I get to work, and I'm just trying to figure out what I can do in my life to alleviate that. And I want your help. I want your help. Because I go to work, and almost immediately, doesn't even matter who's there, who's not there, how many people are there, how busy it is. It could be a completely empty place. It doesn't even matter. As soon as I get to work, my mouth just starts producing saliva. I start swallowing spit all the time. I can't really communicate that well with people when I have anxiety. And if I have anxiety the whole shift, I just can't be myself, and it just makes me so sad that I'm still dealing with this on a daily basis. Not a daily basis. I don't have it on my days off, of course. I don't ever have it on my days off. It's always at work. It's always in a confrontational sort of situation. I'm just trying to figure out how I can help this. And I'm asking you, what if you have anxiety, what do you do? What do you do? I'm actually torn between, you know, coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. Now that I don't smoke and I don't drink, I've upped my coffee a little bit. So I'm sure that caffeine has something to do with it, absolutely. I know that going to Starbucks and getting my venti iced coffee with 8 pumps of toffee nut and cream is gonna, you know, once I crash from that, it's gonna create some anxiety. I'm well aware of that. And so I've been looking to transition over to tea, hot tea, you know, that still has caffeine, but it just doesn't fill that void. So if you drink tea, tell me what's good. Tell me what's good. Tell me what can fill that void of a really strong coffee loaded with sugar and whatever from Starbucks, because it's really hard to give that up in the morning. If I had a tea equivalent that was really tasty and it filled that void of coffee, I would completely switch right away, because tea has less caffeine. You can still go through the ritual of, you know, a warm beverage in the morning and just sipping on something, but because there's not as much caffeine, the anxiety will be less. And that's what I'm trying to go after. Like, I'll do anything to get rid of my anxiety. So I would love to know how you go help yours. If you have anxiety, please help me. Like, What do you do? Do you drink coffee? Do you drink tea? Do you do nothing? I've found that even when I'm starving at work, like if I'm working a double and I haven't eaten all day, that creates anxiety. So, you know, does not eating cause anxiety? Does eating, what foods cause anxiety? What should I avoid? What should I do? I do not want to go to a doctor and go on medication. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I don't believe in taking Xanax or Prozac or any of those anti-anxiety medications, because they just turn you into a zombie, and that's not what I want. I want to do something natural to help me be who I originally was before 2005. That's my goal. I'll quit coffee if I can find a good substitute for it. I mean, but right now, the hot teas that I've found are pretty boring. So what do you do? What do you do for your anxiety? That's what I'm dying to find out. That's why I made this video, because I personally need some help. I don't have anxiety every day, but I have it a couple times a week. And I don't want to have it a couple times a week. I want to never have it, because I want to be myself 100% of the time, all the time. That's my goal. All right, I'm going to enjoy this amazing sunset that's going to happen right here, and I'll see you guys next week.